Hello, YouTube. All right. I've been collecting props for years, and I have a lot of friends who ask me a lot of questions as far as, they want to get into it and what they should do, and just 1,000 questions. I'm going to start off just to help you guys out. I'm going to start off with this. If you want to get into prop collecting, it's cool. It's cool to display all these things in your house. The one thing I would tell you right off the bat, pick one thing. Pick one movie. Make a list of the things that you would like from that movie. Then go online. See if replicas are sold, either through Master Replicas, the Noble Collection, Museum Replicas, DC Direct, anything. See if it's available. Then go to YouTube and see if there are reviews on it. YouTube, you'll find reviews on everything. Do your homework before you buy anything, because I know people who have spent thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they got nice stuff, but to be honest with you, it's not impressive. Like, they have, something from this movie, something from that TV show, something from this, something from that. The average person doesn't have that kind of money to spend, so this is basically geared towards just everyday people wanting to get into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you from step by step, building a very small, very nice collection that you can display in your house. Obviously not getting what I get, but just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. I guess the latest thing that I started collecting was the Harry Potters. So I just ordered a bunch of wands, got them. Have maybe 5, 6, 7 pieces in my head that I want, and I'll show you what I'm talking about at the end. You'll see. I'll show you the display, but I'm going to show you piece by piece for right now. So the ones that I got are, to start off my collection, I got Harry's wand, I got Voldemort's wand, and I got Dumbledore's wand. These are all from the Noble Collection. I have friends who have the WB shop. Or is it it's either WB Shop or the Wizarding World. No, it's the Wizarding World down in Orlando, Florida. First thing you have to know is, I believe it's the WB Shop. They get their wands from the Noble Collection. So, listen, it's up to you on how much money you want to spend. Obviously, keep in mind, whenever you buy it, get into this hobby, have a budget in your head. Don't go crazy. Don't have it where they turn the lights off in your house, because I know people that has happened to. But this is basically what it looks like. This is the Dumbledore wand. I got it not in an Ollivander box, because I like to keep my collection usually as authentic as I can. And since Dumbledore's wand is the Elder wand, it was never bought in Ollivanders, so it's not going to be in an Ollivander box. Once again, personal preference for my collection and my collection only. So here you go. This is the Elder Wand. It has very, very nice weight to it. Overall, I'm more than satisfied with this. I read up a lot of reviews, and I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on it. And I think it's perfect. Like I said, for getting into Harry Potter, I think it's an absolutely beautiful wand. So I'd highly recommend it. And I guess that's that. Let's go to the next one. Now, when you get them out of the box, this is the box they're going to come in. So, I guess this is a sort of unboxing. For Harry and Voldemort's, I did get them in the Ollivander box. Now, Harry's is going to be the only one with a sticker, because he was the only one shown on camera getting a wand. But this is the Ollivander box. You've seen him in every single unboxing video. Once again, this is from the Noble Collection. Once again, has nice weight. It is an absolutely beautiful wand. I like it a lot. I like the little hook. And actually, if you've seen the movie, Voldemort casts a lot of his spells like this, very open-handed. That's why this hook was actually put in, just so the actor can cast his spells just like this. Like I said, it's a very nice piece. And last but not least, Harry's wand. Harry's wand from the Ollivanders has numbers on both sides, obviously not the same numbers as you can see. Once again, there's the thing from the Noble Collection, and here's the wand itself. Once again, very detailed, very nice. And these all have a lot of solid weight to them. You know, you wouldn't pick this up thinking that this is just cheap resin. You know, this weighs, a good amount. From what I'm told, it actually has a metal rod in it. Don't quote me on it. That's just what I had heard. But if it's true, just like I said, that would definitely add. That's the reason for the weight. Other pieces I'm gonna get, probably gonna be some of the Horcruxes. The Triwizard Cup, I think, is nice, and probably a robe. Like I said, I think that's a nice couple of pieces. I think they'd all look nice together in a display. They're very affordable. The whole thing shouldn't come out to more than, I think the two most expensive pieces are going to be the robe and the cup, which are probably in the $100 to $50 to $200 range. Those are going to be the last things that I'm going to get. I like getting the small things out of the way, because it just, you get the small things out first, depending on obviously what you want your collection to be. And once again, don't go crazy with it. Just take it a little bit of a time. That way, at the end, you can display it really nice. Get the collection that you want, and then move on to the next one without breaking the bank. Without getting taken on eBay. I'd probably say that's one of the biggest things. Is I do not like, if I can avoid it, I do not like buying off of eBay. They overprice things. Like, I've seen these exact wands from the Noble Collection. People are selling. You can buy these in the Ollivanders box for $35. Get a beautiful wand in the box, $35. That's a great price. I mean, if you want it in a regular box, which is fine, if you're just going to display the wand without the box, just get it in a regular box. It'll be this one, the one that I got Dumbledore's in, $25. You cannot go wrong. But these very same wands on eBay, you were looking at, some people wanted $45, $50, $60 for the same thing that you can buy for $35. Always keep in mind, if you're going to get it off of eBay, you're paying more money because people are just going to try to juice you for it. I also seen they're making some wands out of China, which looked absolutely horrible when I saw them. So like I'm saying, do your homework, do your research on these things. If you see it on eBay for a very cheap price, there's a reason why it's a cheap price. Or if it's a high amount of money, do not impulse buy. That's what sellers on eBay are looking forward for you to do. They're looking forward for you to see it and be like, oh my God, that's a gorgeous wand. I'm gonna buy it. It's screen used for $300, $400. Okay. First of all, if it's screen used, it's gonna be like $1,000 depending on the movie. Don't fall into it. All right. Just do your homework. You can have a nice little prop collection and something that you're going to be really, really happy with. You're not going to make millions of dollars off of this stuff selling it. So just, like I said, do your homework. Think about what you want. Put a little list together of your personal collection and go from there. Remember, it's all about you. It's about what you want to collect. TV shows, movies, that mean something to you. It doesn't have to mean something to everybody else, just to you. And the next video will be probably Horcruxes. So I hope you like it, and I guess I'll see you soon.